This is my Zettelkasten system. I already have a video on how I use Zettelkasten for note-taking, which I will link to. But the important thing to know for this video is that basically these folders contain a bunch of notes, which are categorized in particular ways through file naming and linking between notes. And these notes are usually broken down into little isolated atomic pieces of information. I've been using this system for years now and have built up a rather extensive knowledge base of information that is relevant to me. Stuff I'm working on, ideas I have, stuff I'm researching, courses I'm taking, articles I've read, books I've read, videos I've watched, videos I want to watch, topics I'm researching, topics I want to research, information I need to talk to my accountant about, and so on. This video is about what happens when I give an LLM CLI, specifically Gemini in this case, access to all of this. The results were surprisingly useful and also unexpectedly wholesome. So I first had the idea to give this a go when I ran into a situation I often run into. I was working on refactoring some code and remembered at some point making a note about some new config that was available in the library I was using that would be useful to me. I didn't have a good way to search for that though, as I couldn't remember the name of the config property. I would manage to track it down eventually, but instead I decided to just launch the Gemini CLI on my notes repo and ask it. I said, show me any notes I've made in relation to game config settings for Phaser, especially Phaser 4 and pixel art games. And it returned an excellent summary along with the specific config option I was interested in and file names if I want to check those notes out directly. This note would have been particularly troublesome to find because it was buried in a giant rough ideas note, which is a terrible title within a Zettelkasten system and breaks the whole general idea of Zettelkasten. But AI in this case was able to just wash away my laziness. So that sort of query works very well, but it's also not totally outside of what an LLM could just do on its own. This query might have been a bit hard for an LLM because the smooth pixel art option is part of a currently unreleased API, but in general I could just ask any general LLM these sorts of questions. I wanted to see if I could take advantage of some of the more personal benefits of having this big Zettelkasten system with information relevant to me specifically. Often I make notes about little ideas I have or things I want to try, so I tried. Give me a list and summary of notes I've made over the past 2 years that contain information related to ideas I've had or things I want to try or investigate. The keywords Gemini was using to search for this I thought were pretty good. But the problem with this query is that it contained the word watch, and any YouTube link I've got in my notes has watch in the URL. So I ran the query again, explicitly excluding watch. The query then ran quickly and the results were really good. I've redacted some of the information here, not because I'm planning anything dodgy, but I don't know, sharing all my thoughts, ambitions, plans, and ideas with the internet seems a little bit personal. But I've kept the general outline here and some info to give the general idea and shape of the result. Another thing I often use my Zettelkasten system for is keeping track of courses or educational material I'm working through. For example, I'm currently trying to learn WebAssembly using this course, and I have this note which links out to other notes that contain notes I've taken as I work my way through this course. The problem with courses is that you often get sidetracked, things get busy, then months have passed before you've looked at it, and it's hard to continue because you've lost a lot of context. So I tried giving Gemini this prompt. I'm using the note course learn wasm.md to keep track of what I am learning from a WebAssembly course. It has been a while since I last studied. Provide a summary of important concepts I have made notes of so far. So I gave it my sort of container note and it correctly recognized that it needed to follow the trail of links to the other atomic notes. It then provided an excellent summary of what I've been learning so far, and although it looks like a regular kind of LLM summarization that in general I don't find particularly useful, an important aspect here is that I have at some point been learning this stuff more deeply, and reading this summary feels like it's reaching into and unlocking that information from my brain again. So this summary is highly specific to me and the progress I've made so far, and it sort of feels like a custom key that is unlocking information lying dormant in my brain, not just spitting out a bunch of sort of useless generalizations about WebAssembly. Some other queries I've tried with success are retrieving various codes I use for my courses, finding and retrieving testimonials for my products, summarizing information on other topics. And just out of curiosity, I tried a general, is there anything in particular from my notes you think I should know or be thinking about? And I thought it was kind of wholesome that after providing a summary of the various technical themes in my notes, it highlighted my sister's birthday as potentially the most important thing. It kind of felt like the LLM was telling me to touch grass. Anyway, I'm fascinated by this idea. Things like a Zettelkasten or just general Obsidian-style graph note-taking have been labeled as second brains. Personally, I find that a bit hyperbolic, but when you have a substantial personal knowledge base and throw AI into the mix, it is starting to feel like some kind of second brain. If you have a similar system, I'd love to know how you are or would leverage AI in this circumstance, or if you have any cool ideas for queries for me to try out on my Zettelkasten system. If you found this video interesting, a like or subscribe before you go would be greatly appreciated, and I hope to see you again next time.